So welcome to JG's Fight Talk. And with me now, I've got Aaron and Stevie McKenna. How you doing, lads?
Keeping good, yeah. Keeping well. Fight week.
I know. It's come around quick for you, isn't it, Aaron?
Yeah, a quick turnaround after the last fight. Not too far away now. Just entering the final stages of my training camp and just getting sharper now and tapering in. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one and can't wait to lift that title.
Yeah. Well, no doubt at all. And just to have the two of you on, absolute stars. I have to say, just a big shout out to Dan and Joe from Vote Boxing. I know they work hard across all their fighters, but just a big shout out to them too. But lads, forget them. It's all about you.
Two great lads are doing tremendous work for us, Team McKenna, and a big shout out to Vote Boxing, Dan and Joe. Tremendous work they're doing. Yeah, they're doing great work for us. So big thanks to Dan and Joe.
Yeah, and we got SWS Boxing. Go on, Aaron, lad. Here's Stevie as well. Let's get this in. Aaron KO him out cold. There we go. But yeah, Aaron, 16 fights, 16 wins, 8 knockouts. You're on a roll, mate.
Yeah, that's the plan now. Just to continue it, keep going, stay unbeaten. Only 23 years old. I want to get as many fights under my belt as I can, stay active and lift titles along the way. And the main goal is to become world champion. And I'm making sure I do everything it takes to become world champion, stay in the gym the whole year round, stay disciplined, stay focused, and reap the rewards.
Yeah. No, definitely. And Stevie, 13 fights, 13 wins, 12 knockouts. I suppose the big question between everyone's going to say, who's tougher?
Oh, we're both tough, Hugh.
That's the right answer.
We're both two throwback fighters, as I like to say. We studied the old-time greats, and we're both, keen and eager to go in there and put on a entertaining show for everyone. So when we go in there to fight, we're fighting for everything we work for our whole lives. So we're exciting fighters, so we are, both of us.
Yeah. So when did it all start for you, lads? Because obviously we know what you've become and your journey so far, but when did you both start boxing? I started when I was 6. Stephen started a few weeks before me, and then once he started it, I just went and followed him down after a few weeks, and I wanted to get into it. I was 6 years old, but my dad was a boxer when he was young, and then my granddad as well, he was a boxer, so it runs in the family too. Yeah. So you basically didn't really have a choice, did you, lads?
We loved it from the first day we went in. We were always loved fighting. We started off in karate, but my dad, he used to run a karate school, so we didn't really like it. We thought it was boring. So we didn't get enough contact. We wanted to go in there and punch someone in the face, and that's why we went to boxing. So it was a lot more exciting, and ever since day one, we've had our gym here at the back of our house. We've had everything here for us. My dad, my other brother Gary. So we're a big boxing family, and through our whole years, this is all we've did is eat, sleep, and box.
Yeah, definitely. So who was your heroes growing up?
The boxers I always watched when I was young, and even now, is Marvin Hagler and Mike Tyson. I was an amateur boxer from when I was 6 right up until now. Mike Tyson was the one I was always watching and trying to get his style into it and all. I had a lot of stoppages in the amateurs, and he was one of the ones that I really admired. Growing up for me, I was always a big fan of Manny Pacquiao. I loved watching his fights, but studying fighters, throwback fighters, we used to study a lot of, and still do. Tommy Hitman Hearns, Sugar Ray Leonard, all them guys, Sugar Ray Robson, one of the best ever, in my opinion. And these are the guys that, we want to bring into our game. If we take a wee bit out of Tommy Hearns, Sugar Ray, and have it all in our fighting plan. So, every day we're working in the gym. We study boxing at night after our training. We go inside, and we don't just lie up. We study boxing, and it's all we do.
Yeah. You can see it, lads. You can see you live and breathe it. As you say, you got the gym and everything basically at the house. You've got you've been brought up in the sport by dad and granddad and everyone else around you. Just seem to have such a good support unit, and you've got each other. You know, you're two lads that it's nice to see, two brothers that really sort of cheer each other along and have each other's backs. And you know, we see it in all industries. You know, some brothers can go off on their own journeys, and don't get me wrong, you are on your own journeys, but you still have that togetherness. There's still a real pact between the two of you.
Yeah, that's important. Yeah, that we have each other, and we've been doing it our whole lives with each other. We do all the same trainings together. We spar with each other. Like if we do sparring with other guys in between them days, we still work with each other on what to work on. So we're lucky we have each other that way as well. And then in running, strength and conditioning, we push each other on. So it's great to have someone, you know, that's doing the same thing as you and has the same goals and ambitions.
Yeah, I'd love to see a sparring session with you two, bleeding out.
Yeah, we've had great spars over the years, but we work a lot on each other, practicing what we want to get good on, and we don't go in to kill each other. So a lot of practicing, a lot of school combat, as we call it, a lot of technical sparring. So you know, we've had all the experience. We've been in America. We were over there for 5 years almost. Aaron went over when he was first 16, and a lot of fighters here, you know, don't have the experience that we have. We carry a huge amateur background, and coming into the pros, you know, we've been in the ring with them all, and the experience that what a lot of other fighters haven't. So as we step up the ladder, you're going to see, you know, a lot more of the both of us, you know, what we can do and what we show. But this year fight, next for Aaron, big title fight, you're going to see, you know, the level that Aaron is at and what we're at.
Yeah. When are you hoping to get out next, Stevie?
I'm going to have a fight date soon. I'm staying in the gym active, so I'm ready to go whenever, but I'll have a fight date really soon.
Yeah. Well, and as I say, you were last out. You weren't so long ago either, when you got you retired round 4.
Yeah, February. I was in February, yeah, against a tough durable guy, and I got him out of there. So it was good to get back in the ring, but I want to be active. I want to be busy. I want to keep fighting and stepping up. You know, the fights. I want big challenging fights, and whoever wants it. And I've been calling out numerous guys and different guys, but a lot of the guys don't really want to know.
Who do you want then? Who do you want?
You know, Florian Marco, he fights on Sky. I can't see why that fight hasn't happened already. You know, it's a question to be seen, but I don't think he's too interested in fighting. You know, I'm far bigger levels than Marco. Marco, you know, is at a certain level, but he'll never go on to world level. I'm aiming for the champions in the 147-pound division. I want to become world ranked and in with them guys and in with the top boys.
Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what a dust up that'd be. I'd love to see that. That'd be like, even Aaron smiled then. It's like that to you as a boxing fan, watching your brother, because obviously I know he's your brother, but you obviously see him as a fighter as well. You must think, God, that's a fight. That's like a great fight, isn't it?
Yeah, no matter who Stephen's fighting, you know, up in the top level, it's always going to be an exciting fight. I think he's one of the most exciting fighters in the world. He's very, very strong. He's tall for the weight. He's a bit like Tommy Hitman Hearns, you know, similar height and has that reach as well. But yeah, once Stephen gets these big fights, you'll really see how good he really is. He's putting these guys out there. He's taking them all out, like 12 knockouts out of 13 fights. So it'll be very good to see now once he's really getting these good fights and people's not really interested in it. They're all kind of scared and not willing really to risk it and fight him. But hopefully now you can really see what it's like.
Yeah. And have you got a hit list as well, Aaron? Is there anyone that you kind of think, yeah, that's someone that I'd like to face?
Yeah, definitely. Right now I'm focused on the 16th of June on the guy in fight Lima. He's 10-0 with 8 knockouts, so he's my target right now, and he's got a high ranking, and it's for the WBC international belt. So winning that fight will get me a very good ranking with the WBC. I was actually originally supposed to fight Shaquille Thompson, but just last week he pulled out. Don't really know why he pulled out. I think it's been brushed under the carpet. There hasn't been anything really said about it, what injury he has, but he was the one who called me out at the start. Before it was even agreed, before it was announced, he was doing all this talk, him and his management, McFlee Boxing. So they were doing all this talking, and now when it got announced, he went very quiet and he didn't have any interest in fighting me.
It's funny that.
Yeah, a guy that's all talk before the fight's announced, and then the minute it gets announced, they called his bluff. I said I'll fight him. They all said everyone's afraid to fight him, but I took the fight, and then not a word out of him. And the closer it got to the fight, the quieter he was getting. So we kind of got that suspicion. Our team, McKenna made sure, to have someone ready, a standby opponent, and fortunately we did. And it's a good standby opponent as well, an unbeaten guy. Will get me a good ranking.
So because that fight's not going ahead now, is that the sort of guy that makes you feel like I want to fight him more? Or do you just kind of think, well, he's had his chance, I just move on to the next thing? Because surely you want a bit of his mouth off to you a bit. You think, oh, I'd love to just get him down the line.
Well, before he even called me out, I hadn't a clue who he was. I'd never heard
All right.
Guys, I says, yeah, I will fight you. But now he's waited until the very last minute to pull out, so it's unlikely you'll probably see it again. And I don't even think he'd probably take it because you can see he's a handbag. He's a bit of a shite bag, like pulling out a week before the fight and not giving a reason, really.
Yeah. Well, we shall see, won't we? It's as I say, not too far away now, and we get to see you in action again. Is that on Channel 5 again?
No, this one's going to be on Sky Sports.
Sky Sports, cool.
Yeah, it's on Sky Sports TV, so it's on a huge platform, and I can't wait to show everyone what I'm capable of doing. And against a good opponent, it'll really definitely bring out the best against me. Southpaw 10-0, he's 8 knockouts, so this is going to be a very big fight for me, and it's going to push me up the rankings. And by the end of the year, I want to be knocking on the door for world titles. I see MC is a high rank with the WBC, someone who's been very mighty as well. So that's another fight. I'd like to get closer to that WBC world title.
Yeah, to be fair, lads, I just watched both of you, and I had my moment of being a fan before we came on, but I just think like the two of you've just got, as I say, the ultimate combination really between both of you. You seem to have the whole skill set, and to watch you both, it's exciting. And you just know there's world champions in front of me now. Do you know what I mean? There's two lads that are so dedicated, surrounded by great people, and they've sacrificed and they live the sport. And just can't wait to see you both world champions one day. And it will happen. I've got a friend called Ender. He's been banging on about you for years, and he said, "Yeah, you got to watch these lads." And he got me on the bandwagon, and yeah, I think many more will. To be honest, lads, I think you're just quality. So I wish you all the best with your fight coming up as well, Aaron and Stevie. We look forward to what's coming up for you too, mate. And as I say, just quality. But before we go, fight as you are boxing fans as well as boxers. Who do you like watching in the sport? What sort of fights that are coming up interest you? What are you looking forward to?
I'd like to see Gervonta Davis probably against Shakur Stevenson. I think that's probably one of the biggest fights to be made in boxing. I think they're the two best at that weight. Shakur Stevenson's unbelievable boxer, very high IQ, and Gervonta Davis as well, very, very strong. So I'd like to see how that fight would play out.
Yeah. Stevie, any?
Terence Crawford and Errol Spence, that's another big fight coming up. It'd be good to see who wins that. I think Crawford will beat him. But then, as Aaron says, Shakur Stevenson, Gervonta Davis, more fights like this need to happen, to keep the sport going, bring the attention back. Sort of, there lately hasn't been that much fights happening, guys not wanting to fight each other and that. So I think is a real lift to the sport, and the fights are happening now at the moment, so it's good to see it.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it's exciting.
yeah. No, as I say, and you two are in the mix, so it's great to have you both on. Honestly, as I say, it's absolute privilege, and as I say, it's a big shout out to Dan and Joe at Vote Boxing. I know they've supported you a lot, and definitely helped me out. And I appreciate your time, lads, and good luck for the future. Hopefully, get you on again sometime soon.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, Joe.
Thanks very much.
Thanks.
No problem. You take care, lads. And as I say, you've been watching JG's Fight Talk. Hit the subscribe button and support these two as much as possible. Get behind them. They're two lads that are going far, and Aaron's about to step up and take that next big title, which puts him in a big position in WBC. And put it this way, Stevie ain't far behind at all. He's going to be nabbing. He's knocking at the door already. So hopefully we get to see him knock out Marku one day. What a dream.
Don't forget about Conor Ben. I have his number as well. So he's another one on the Hitman's hit list.
He's going to start reeling his list off. To be fair, it's. Do you know what? Conor Ben aside, because I know it's a completely different episode. Do you know what I mean? But Marku would be that. I think there's a lot of people I know who'd love to see Marku shut up, and to see one of the McKenna brothers do it would just be
it'd be good for how long it lasts. A couple of rounds would be over.
Well, mate, I look forward to it. Hopefully get you on after that one.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
No, honestly, lads, thank you very much for your time, and I'll catch up with you soon.
All right, thanks, Joe. Thank you. See you.
No worries. Take care, mate. God bless.